Hello and welcome to the show. Today I am on BeamNG Drive, going to be taking a look at the new campaign that has been added to the game. Now, I have seen nothing about this, heard nothing about it, other than that it is actually here, and judging from the title, there is going to be some crashes. In fact, there is going to be some senseless destruction, judging by the title. And that's okay by me. So we're going to, I guess, see what happens and probably wreck some cars. Well, after quite possibly the longest loading screen of all time, we are going to apparently throw the car off of the mountain. I am okay with this. Jump off anywhere. And we've got to try and get as far... Basically, okay, we've got to get as far into the canyon as we can. Fingers crossed. Of course, we're in a bloody crappy automatic vehicle, but there we go. Right. Geronimo, I guess, with the... with the Jeep, and hope... Well, there are some interesting sort of cameras going on. I guess I could probably have got that a little bit further into the thing, and now we're going to shed bits of bodywork off of the vehicle. I don't know whether that was good in terms of points or not. It was a success. Damage 300, altitude 650 out of 700. Okay, not too bad. Oh, we've got to go through another loading screen. Oh dear God. Right, so we are... That's an interesting angle to... we're going to be doing a drag race against... I'm kind of assuming that I was driving the Sunburst in that, since that's what the camera seemed to be focusing on. Indeed, we are. Okay. I do look a little bit outclassed here, I will be honest. But, I'm using the wrong gearbox. I've been playing... been playing too much WRC6, and that's where I have X's gear up rather than gear down. So, yeah, this one here is about to not go to plan. Although, having said that, there is a very big victory for me. There was a very, very big fire. I want to kind of go back and investigate that. Has it not been victory to me? Have I not completed it? Ah, okay. We have completed it. That was victory for me in quite possibly the most spectacular of style. Let's have another go at this one. At least we can retry it without going through a loading screen. Okay, right, so we have got to remember that which button is gear up. So the drag car absolutely flies off the line and then immediately catches fire. Who has not done enough work on the cooling for their vehicle? And is it going to go into the wall in the same place? Oh, and then it all lets go. All lets go, big time, and then we are across the line, and we will finish with a flourish as well, because we can. Oh, now we get a fancy camera as well. Impressive. Still didn't quite get the... I mean, I got, I guess, the gold medal. I guess that's as high as it goes. Can we get any faster with this? I don't really know if we can. I mean, this is very much flat out the entire way. Watch the other car disintegrate before you, and then you will claim a victory. So, yeah, that's a thing. I'm kind of curious as to what it is that actually... I guess the fuel tank that lets go spectacular fashion-wise. And we're not going to stop in time. We're going to get a glorious slow... Oh, we didn't quite ramp off of the cliff and twist around. Damage -1. The damage was after I finished... Unless I guess maybe broke something along the way. I don't think I did. Okay, well, we shall go and see what the next challenge, whatever you want to call these, holds. And we have another loading screen. Oh, God. Right, we have got a bridge, apparently. Oh, this looks like fun. And we've got to try and get across the bridge as fast as possible. I mean, I can... Yeah, reach the far side. Is the bridge going to do some interesting physicsy things? I presume. Okay, we'll give it a go. The loading times actually in between these scenarios aren't too bad. The initial one is horrendous. I also absolutely loathe Beam loading screens because that will desync all of my my game. Oh, that's the I've done it again. All of my sort of audio. So this is going to be hell when it comes to edit. Right. Oh, okay. I was about to say, how hard can this be? And then the bridge started wibbling and wobbling, and things very, very nearly went wrong. If we just boot it now, I think we should be potentially good. It's moving about a lot. Oh, I don't know what we hit. We hit something. That is a way to finish. That is a way to finish, and I am quite pleased with the spectacle. Look at that. We got full marks. Full marks indeed. I'm going to have another go at that one. That's quite, yeah, I guess it could be a little bit more challenging. We'll see if we can do it faster if we don't stick the bloody car into reverse, although that might upset things more if we go just launching our way onto here. I'm trying to carry speed. Yeah, if you try and carry too much speed, whoa, we end up going off of the side. Oh god, I'm trying to remember. For those of you that have watched Takeshi's Castle, incredibly amusing Japanese game show that was shown on TV. God, what was the name of the challenge they had where you had the bridge and you had to try and get across it? That's what this is reminding me of, except for there's not sort of cannons firing at you. That would make for a really interesting variation on this. I want to see that. I want to see that as a game mode / scenario / something on here. Bridge Ball, I think. I think that was the name of it. That is what we've got to have a replica of. Why did we not change up? I pressed A and it didn't want to go, and then instinctively I went for a different button, and then that put me in reverse. Right. Anyway, we're going to go for a... There we go. Smoothly does it. No, we don't. We're on too much. I was trying to be a little bit brave. Oh, we actually snapped the bridge in half that time. And then we got caught by the bridge. Okay, I'm quite liking this campaign stuff so far. I like that it has, I guess, kind of I was going to say replay cameras, but it has like fixed camera points that it'll swap to when things are starting to go a little bit crazy. I do want to go. I want to get like a nice quick run across here, but you've got to be careful and not go too crazy on the speed. You see, the first time I was being relatively cautious, and this is, provided you complete it within the time, it doesn't, I don't think, matter how fast you get across here. Whoa, now the bridge is twisting too much. Too much still, it's twisting. Although I think we're going to be good now. That's more like it. I will take that one. That was a good run across there. Had to work a little bit to catch it, and splat. And now we've broken some bits on our car. 17.9 seconds across the bridge. That's quite a cool level. Quite liking that challenge. But yes, we definitely need some cannon emplacements to knock you off the bridge, so you have to go decent speed as well to make it that little bit more interesting. Right, what do we have next? So we have got Cliff Ram up next. Destroy the van. I can do that. And that car, okay? I can do that. We can go down there. Sure, game, I have no problem with doing either of these things. I'm not quite sure where the challenge comes. I guess I could probably reverse up and go for more speed. Goodbye, car. Or we're going to get a super slow-mo. I think we're going to have to back it up and then go for even more speed on the next attempt and see. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I will give it that as we soar through the air. Yeah, we've punted the car a decent... I mean, the Vanster, it's got a little bit of a snap front wheel. The Vanster would probably be okay after all of this. I know how tough this car is. It is seriously... In fact, I have still got fully control of the steering. I haven't really paying attention. I assume I could probably still be driving the vehicle. Now we've just mated with the fire. Oh dear, we're going to get beached. Got a bloody fly going on around in front of my microphone. Very annoying. It's a slightly sad-looking van as it tumbles its way down. I mean, yeah, we've lost a wheel, but I suspect this would still be a fully functioning vehicle. Okay. So, we only got 400 out of 1,000. That is nowhere near good enough. Okay, now we don't have any time limits, so yes, indeed we can. We can back it up. Well, we do have a time limit. I think it's like a minute. So, we've got plenty of time to go, and plenty of space as well to go nice and far back here. We might as well turn it around. It'll probably be a bit quicker. I didn't realise quite how much space we were going to have to play with here. Okay, we should probably Also, this is very odd. We've kind of got sort of tarmacy terrain going on, and yeah, slightly odd terrain occurring. Now, where is the vehicle I'm meant to be aiming for? Ah, there it is. Spotted it. Okay, here we go. We're going for probably 100 miles an hour plus. Oh, maybe not quite 100 miles an hour plus. We've got it. Oh, that's a brutal hit. We got bounced around a little bit. Yeah, got to be mindful. There are some pretty hefty bumps going on there. And off we go down the mountain. That's a little bit more of a painful one for the van, I'll be honest. I'm not quite sure how on earth this is scored, other than, you know, just watching the spectacle of cars tumbling around, which is fine by me. Oh, you cut out the super slow-mo. We still didn't get a goal. That's no good. That's no good at all. Right. We need more speed is generally the answer with this. We need as much speed as possible, and yeah, I guess it has to be that the vehicles have to be fully destroyed to get, because it said 500 points for each, and this is out of 1,000. So we need to actually total the van, which is quite difficult because the van is stupidly strong. I guess that's how it's scored, right? So it tops out at 117 miles an hour. We have got to try and not get too far off course, because otherwise it's going to be difficult to aim for this car. I'm hoping we're still going to be lined up quite neatly for the vehicle time-wise. I guess we're going to be pushing it a little bit to get back. I'm hoping that's a car and not the bush. Indeed, that is a bush. I don't know where the car is. Where is the car? I've completely gone off course. There it is. Found it at the very, very, very last second. I was aiming for a bush and not the vehicle I was supposed to be destroying. But never mind. We'll... Why are you... Oh, I think I know why. Okay, so it actually cuts it off. So it doesn't matter if we've initiated the crash. Okay, so we can't quite go for as big of a run-up as that. So we've got to really kind of judge how much I can get flat out into that vehicle, but we won't get the rest of the impact, the rest of the tumbling down the hill. So we've kind of got to gauge at what point we want to turn around, just how much speed do we want going in towards the side of the vehicle, and where on earth is said vehicle? There it is. Found the bloody thing. Now the bumps here are going to slow us down a little bit, but that on there is better. Okay, into the side of the poor innocent Moonhawk. Now we are slightly, I think, crash welded together here. That is good news for the van. Oh, this is going to be painful for that poor Moonhawk. Yeah, that got pinned and squished in all manner of ways. Now, van, disintegrate. Unfortunately, you are a bit too strong for this. I mean, we've done good damage on it, but I do actually think it is probably... I mean, you can still see I'm trying to wiggle the steering. The steering does kind of work. 822, is that enough for a gold? No, it isn't. We need to hit it with more speed, and then we use more speed, we're going to have less time. Oh, this is actually surprisingly difficult to get the full points. I mean, I say we need to hit it with more speed. I'm thinking we need to hit it more speed. There may be a better way of doing this. I wonder if... Okay, new plan. We're going to clip the Moonhawk. Now, this will do less damage to the car, although once we've sent it tumbling off the mountain, I don't think it's going to matter. But what it should do is keep the speed up for the Vanster, which means we will continue soaring off. Oh dear. Okay, we're not going to clip the Moonhawk. We're going to miss it completely because there were some bumps there. Oops. Well, I guess this does a good test to see how the van is going to fare, because it's going to fall a long way and do that. Yeah, Vanster's down. Vanster is very, very, very much down there. Aha! So, we've got 408 points. So, out of a possible 500, we've got 408 for that destruction of the van. So, we do need to make sure, of course, that we clip the Moonhawk. We need to send the Moonhawk tumbling. But if we can keep up our speed as much as possible, so we send the van flying as far as possible, then that will be good for doing damage to the van. Although, of course, then we have done less damage to the Moonhawk. Hopefully that will score more points as it's tumbling down the mountain. Now, we need to take a smoother, there we go, smoother line. I can't get it turn, that's the issue. Once we're on those bumps, you're kind of committed. Ooh, we set fire to the Moonhawk, actually, from hitting, I guess, the fuel tank was good. Although now we've lost all of our momentum. We're going to splat it down here, but as it's rolling and tumbling, that's sucking all of the energy out of the crash. It's pretty good. It's pretty good down here, let's be honest, as it's going to come to a rest in the river. Does it still drive? No, so it is completely dead. It's still not better, points-wise. Bugger. This is tough. This is actually very tough to get the... I mean, I'm not worried about getting a full 1,000 points. I don't think it's... Well, it probably is possible. But, yeah, the full 1,000 points, less of a thing. I just want the gold medal for... for crashing, basically. So we will, I mean, we can go, I guess, for a little bit more of a run-up, because we had kind of like 9 seconds at the end of that one. I'm not sure if we've gone for any more of a run-up here anyway. We're going to try and angle it better. You see, I think the problem with this method is that, while, yeah, we might get the vans to further, that's good. That's kind of what I wanted to do. We've spun, look at the flat spins going on for the Moonhawk. We've spun the Moonhawk, that's on fire, that's exploded. We are going to soar while the Moonhawk tumbles its way down the hill. Oh, right on the nose. Right on the nose of the Vanster. Across the river we go. That's, I think, the Vanster dead. It's not better on points, because I think we've suckered some of the damage out from the Moonhawk. Maybe if we go for the front of the Moonhawk rather than the rear, it won't get a fire, but we might kill the engine. That might give us some points. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't really know on this one. We're going to go for a little bit more of a run-up. Again, as I said, we do have a little bit more time than I was using in that last attempt. At least now I know where I'm aiming to get to the car. I think that this way here there's a big bump on the approach. Okay, no, we're not doing too badly. We're not doing too badly. Not doing too badly. Oh, that might have been too much of a glass. Ooh! Ooh! We got crash welded. Now we're doing some synchronized spinning on our way down. Look at it go for the Vanster. The Moonhawk has gone a pretty fair good way. Ooh, that rock has ripped a nice hole in the side of the van. I mean, these are beautiful crashes to watch in terms of spectacle. I'm not sure we're going to get the points from this one. Is the engine... the engine is still actually working. I got no points at all. That was pathetic. Okay, well, I'm guessing we are going to... I mean, we got 800 at one point, I think. Yeah, I think you've got to hit it dead on and hope. We're going to move on to the next scenario, event, whatever you want to call it, and see what we have to do there.